arbeiten, was noch größer ist, indem wir uns da wieder zusammenschließen und das von bottom-up quasi machen. Aber jetzt wolltest du noch was sagen, glaube ich.
Du kannst doch gerne. Also prinzipiell ist es so, die ganzen Regionalgelder, was er vorgestellt hat, die gibt es schon, das ist nicht mal so eine Geek-Idee. Die Idee gibt es seit ungefähr 100 Jahren, so Xell und sowas, wenn man sowas schon mal gehört hat. Der ganz große durchschlagende Erfolg ist da noch nicht da. Wie gesagt, dieses Geld, was da gerade rumgeht, ich kann noch nicht einfach rausgehen und einen Döner damit kaufen. Was anscheinend auch daran liegt, dass eben quasi dieser Interbankenhandel eben noch nicht funktioniert. Ich kann heute nicht in München mit meiner Arbeitsleistung von Holzhacken in Kiel einen Lachs kaufen oder sowas. Da müsste ich quasi persönlich hinfahren. Jetzt kann man sagen, okay, dieses Problem würde man wahrscheinlich als Routing bezeichnen oder dass es eben kein Routing gibt. Und da gibt es dann eben unterschiedliche Softwareansätze.
Ja, ich weiß jetzt nicht, unsere Zeit ist, glaube ich, abgelaufen, so wie ich das sehe. Ich würde da gern noch drauf eingehen, aber also wenn jemand noch irgendwie Fragen hat oder so, ich bin heute noch den ganzen Tag auf jeden Fall hier und gebe gern weitere Informationen. Ja. Dankeschön.
So, Sebastian and Philippe, please copy the file on the machine.
There's a video, so we need to.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, 1 minute video.
Put it on. Hurry, come on. Don't waste with small talk. So, we use the time for defragment the seat space again because people are dripping in all constantly and it makes noise with the jackets zipping out. So please move over to the window side so the people are not walking through all the aisles. See this as body exercise in the morning. Okay, microphone.
Hello everybody, so let me...
Wait a second.
Okay. Wait a bit.
Okay, I think now it's quiet, so go ahead.
Hi, so I'm here to present with Le Kernel Consumer Begone. So Consumer Begone is released by this little group of two, that is Al-Qaidi. You'll understand why. And Caddy in France is just a shopping cart. So here what happened is that at TempLab we used to throw parties because otherwise it would be too dull. And very often, since we don't have a car, we need to get the beers from the local supermarket. And when you don't have a car, you take a shopping cart. But what I discovered when I took the shopping cart and tried to get it to the lab is that it stopped. And actually there's an anti-theft system on the shopping cart. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, if this technology here, which is just a small antenna on the ground, can stop the shopping cart, then maybe I can do.
Yeah. So we took apart the wheel and we analyzed the system, and we found out that there was electronics inside the wheel which recognize the signal sent by the antenna and trigger the brake inside the wheel. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to record the signal to replay it with some kind of device. So actually we found out that it was a very low frequency signal, so we thought about using a computer sound card to do it.
And so we are going to skip away from this and show you directly how it went. So we just piggybacked on some kind of radio equipment and then recorded it in the actual, basically, computer.
In the field. You can see the antenna in the ground here and the recording device is here, connected to the computer.
And here is what it looks like. This is Audacity, as you all may know. And here is a simple byte pattern where you can see actually the 1 and the zeros. And this defines the very complete and very protected cryptographic code. That is no protection. Oops. So actually there's a little Bluetooth spammer that is distributing the Consumer Begone album. There are two songs. One is called Lock, it's a punk song, and the other one is called Unlock, and it's a pop song. You'll get basically what it means, so you can accept it on your phone. If you get it, or if you already got it, you can come on the stage and try it with.
Yes, just play the mobile phone ringtone close to this wheel, and it will lock and unlock at your wheel.
So
come on,
go for it.
Let's try. Somebody come on stage to try the wheel. Try spinning the wheel.
Okay, just there. So I'm selecting here a track, MP3 track, which is by Al-Kadi, and let's go with the lock.
Okay. Does it fall right? Does it fall right?
Yeah, it's okay.
So let's play this little music. It's quite electro. All right. So now I let basically Le Kernel play the unlock. Okay. And here it goes. So.
And basically how the thing works is that the electromagnetic parasites emitted by the coil inside your speaker just mimic the signal sent by the antenna in the ground of the supermarket.
So basically we are using the hack here is to use a speaker is a membrane with a coil that makes the membrane vibrate very quick. But what happens, okay, is we are using just the parasite of the coil to generate the radio signal. And this is just a side effect, not at all the sound. So that's why the thing has to be very close to it. So now if you connect the audio output of your phone into a little coil that you place in your shoes, you just became a very active shopping cart locker. Of course, use it responsibly. It's only to block the terrorists that may be in your supermarket.
Das war doch gerade am Anfang die Animation.
Ach so, okay, okay.
Thank you very much and have a great day.
Bye.
Merci Sébastien et Philippe for that demonstration. Now Benjamin talks about software patents in Europe via the case law of a central patent court. So this one, okay.
So after the demonstration on how to block your caddy, I will show you how to block your software, which is, my method is quite efficient, is that I go for the patent office, the European Patent Office or US Patent Office, I claim a patent and I sue anybody who is doing software. So I'm going to quickly explain how to validate software patents in Europe. I know that many of you believe that there are no software patents in Europe and that it's not valid. So I will show you how the pro-patent lobby has now decided to validate software patents through the creation of a central patent court. Software patent, in short, what they do, for example, no MP3 in your OpenMoko, no DTS in your Video LAN, no Mosaic in GIMP, no Linux, no BlackBerry, and no voice over IP. The law in Europe is the European Patent Convention, where Article 52.2 says computer programs are excluded from the patentability, and 52.3 says as such. There were two attempts to change the law. One in 2000, where proposal to delete this computer program exception in the European Patent Convention, and another one in 2005 with the Software Patent Directive, which was rejected by the Parliament. It was some kind of a battle that was won against the pro-patent lobby, which has a very lot of money against small software developers, but not the war. Just after the rejection of the patent directive, the patent empire strikes back. Now they were pushing in 2006 for the creation of a central patent court, which could adopt case law that would validate the practice of the European Patent Office. And this was pushed via the European Patent Litigation Agreement, which was an international treaty outside of the EU. When you cannot change the law, you can try to change the courts, and that's what they are exactly trying to do. The Commission launched a consultation in 2006 where the big software companies, Siemens, Alcatel, Nokia, BSA, Microsoft, all asked for not reopening the software patent debate and just create a central court for central case law on this issue. The EPLA project was about removing national courts to judge about patents and to replace them by a central patent court. This was a quote from the German Ministry of Economics, which said that the legalization of software patents should be done via a common patent court system. This one was a quote from the lobbyist of ECTA, the large software companies. It says that it's not about codifying software patents, but providing better protection for invention with embedded software. Yesterday, there was Brigitte Zypries, German Ministry of Justice. She said that 2009 must be the year where we should have the Community Patent and the European Patent Court. This one was a quote just after the rejection of the Software Patent Directive on the 7th of July 2005, where some MEPs said that the issue of software patents should be addressed in the Community Patent. This one was from Hartmut Pilsch, the ex-president of FI. He said the new debate about software patents won't talk about software patents. He would just try to create a patent court without mentioning the word software. Right now there is a real patent crisis. There are many thousands of software patents pending in the US or European patent offices, and they are facing a tsunami of patent application. There is a race in litigation, especially in the United States. There are more disasters coming, such as the BlackBerry, where every BlackBerry user would be forced to throw the BlackBerry the dustbin because the software is infringing patents and the manufacturer is not able to provide service or sell devices. Banks are now looking at how they give credit based on patents. So might be that with the financial crisis we might have a patent bubble. There is global contagion. There are debates about software patents in India, United States, New Zealand, and also right now at the European Patent Office. We have set up a World Day on the 24th of September. There is now a new world petition trying to cast the right message, and there are two proposals for a national road, which is ask for the clarification on the European Patent Convention in your country. So there is a need for action, delay this central patent court, rebuild the community, and I have a free t-shirt now for the end of my talk. Thank you.
So, merci Benjamin. Thank you, Benjamin, for giving us the latest update on the topic. Now Hartmut talks about the room for your artistic vision. And if you're ready, then we start the timer and you're free to go.
Okay, hallo, mein Name ist Hartmut Noack, ich arbeite hier in Berlin. Mein Projekt ist das Linux Audio Proof of Concept. Wir versuchen herauszufinden, wie man mit relativ billiger Hardware und ausschließlich freier Software unter Linux Musik relativ oder doch vielleicht richtig professionell produzieren kann. Und ich tue das in Weißensee in einem Raum, der heißt Gallery Volleywood. Volleywood.de, LAPOC.de ist meine Webseite. Und dieser Raum hat, also diese Galerie hat einen sehr kleinen Raum, wo ich meine Sachen mache. Er hat außerdem aber noch 300 Quadratmeter an Raum, in dem andere Sachen stattfinden. Und das ist in aller Regel die normale Ausstellungstätigkeit, Theater, Performance und Sound. Und was wir jetzt suchen und warum ich hier bin, ist, wir suchen Leute, die dort etwas machen wollen. Und zwar vielleicht gerne Sachen, die ein bisschen über ein einfaches Konzert oder eine einfache Ausstellung hinausgehen. Das heißt größere Performance-Sachen, irgendwelche Leute, die eine Idee haben, ja, wäre total geil, könnte man machen, ich müsste aber größere Räume für mehrere Tage haben. Das kann man zum Beispiel machen bei uns. Und das Prinzip ist, wie immer in der Szene, es gibt keine Gage. Und weil wir keine Gage zahlen können, verlangen wir auch keine Miete von den Leuten. Das heißt, wer dort was machen will, muss es aus Eigeninitiative machen. Wir unterstützen, soweit wir die Möglichkeit dazu haben, mit den Ressourcen, die wir dort haben. Als da ist eben die Räume selbst. Wir haben auch einen Netzwerkanschluss und wir haben die ganzen elektronischen Spielereien, mit denen ich arbeite. Und zwar können wir Video und Sound mit freier Software aufnehmen. Das heißt, wir können die Sachen, die ihr dort machen wollt, dokumentieren auf Video. Wir können Video schneiden, wir können auch ein paar Spielereien damit anstellen und wir können auf relativ hohem Niveau Audio aufnehmen. Das heißt, wer zum Beispiel ein Theaterstück aufführen möchte und das gleich als Hörspiel mitschneiden will, der kann das machen. Wer ein